Butler, he's going to South Beach. Hassan Whiteside, he's going to Portland. Mo Harkless is going to the Clippers. Mo Harkless is already trying to recruit Kawhi to the Clippers.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was tweeting it out. Josh Richardson, he's going to Philly. Myers Leonard is also going to Miami. And the Mavs, they're adding Kelly Olynyk. Everyone thought they were getting Goran Dragic at first. I was pumped. I'm like, Mark Cuban he's resurrected the Iron Curtain. Soviet Union is back. Mark Cuban was like, all right, I'm going to make this race of basketball players. It's going to be fantastic. They're going to be a very pure bloodline, and we're just going to run.
Whoa.
He was creating a brotherhood, a race. Doncic, Goran Dragic, Nowitzki, Porzingis. It was everything that Mark Cuban envisioned when he went to the NBA. He bought the Mavericks.
I don't think Croatia was that involved in World War II.
I just thought it was funny. Mark Cuban just getting all these Eastern European players.
They're the Eastern Spurs. Spurs are European players. They're the Eastern Spurs. Eastern European players.
Kelly Olynyk, I guess he's still white, so I guess he still matches somewhat of the profile. He kind of looks a little
Canadian.
Like, he still looks Eastern European.
Yeah, he kind of does. You know what? So Josh Richardson can't really shoot, but he's an incredible defender. And he's going to be the best defender on Philly next year. Philadelphia is looking to be a good defensive team. The thing that I didn't really understand about this, Portland getting Hassan. I know Hassan Whiteside's an expiring, but
that's what I didn't get either. I was not a big fan of the Hassan Whiteside move.
I'm not a big fan of Hassan Whiteside itself.
Me either. I'm not a big fan of him. He grabs rebounds. He checks out of games. He
doesn't pass ever.
He's lazy.
He's a good blocker. He is lazy.
He's tall and blocks shots. I guess that's what Portland wants. They're like, we already have all our offense. Hassan, you're just going to grab rebounds and give it back to us.
He just needs to throw down lobs. Like, that's really all he needs to do. But I just think it's one of those. They do need defense. He's not a great locker room guy, right? Like, we're not. And Portland is kind of one of those where they're a gritty team. You know, they fight. They're dogs.
They lost.
Hassan isn't.
Portland lost Al-Farouq Aminu. They lost Myers Leonard, who I think were very key parts of their playoff run. And I don't think getting Hassan Whiteside is going to help that.
Well, so
Kent Bazemore might help it a little bit.
Myers Leonard, Enes Kanter was more important than Myers Leonard. Myers Leonard had that one game that was huge.
Who's the other?
He was incredible.
They have the Gonzaga kid, right? He's their other young big that had a good series. Zach Collins. Zach
Collins. Zach Collins should be the starter while Nurkic is down.
And they have I forgot about that. Yeah.
I just don't get Hassan Whiteside. I don't get it.
I like them getting Kent Bazemore for Evan Turner. I don't know. Now I'm interested now. I've talked myself into this and being interested.
You want to know why I love that trade? Because they were the same. It's the same player.
I think Kent Bazemore's a much better player.
They were within half of. Well, they both do similar things. They just have Kent Bazemore's a little better on defense. Evan Turner's a little better handling the ball and being a point guard and distributing. You know, it's like they're both kind of good at three.
Evan Turner's not a good 3-point shooter. I've been reading a lot about Evan Turner. Not very excited about Evan Turner right now. He's also saying he's from Atlanta, and then I looked on his Wikipedia. I don't think he's ever been in Atlanta, so I'm a little confused.
Evan Turner is a fantastic
they want him
second unit ball handler.
That's what they want him to be. He's a very good
second unit ball handler.
They want him to be the backup point guard, basically.
Yeah, no, he'll be good in that role. But yeah, I just like that trade because it was basically the same thing for the same thing.
I don't like it because we could have gotten a lot more for it, but whatever.
The were almost the same. There were no. It was everything's complicated now. That was just, hey, we want that guy. Do you want this guy? Okay, let's just trade him.
I think they were just doing a service to Kent Bazemore. They were just like, all right, Kent, we're moving on to the young guys. You're gonna go play with the winner now. We want you to go play with the winner. Go get yourself a big contract and go for it. I think that's what the Hawks were just doing.
Had a big contract.
I think they want him to get if he wasn't getting enough minutes in Atlanta, so he wasn't going to get as big of a contract as say for playing for Portland.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about I didn't want to talk about Kent Bazemore, Evan Turner. I wanted to talk about Jimmy Butler going to South Beach. Probably the biggest name to ever announce that he's going to South Beach. And since Shaq said, all right, I'm going to South Beach.
Do you think they're going to win not one, not two?
I don't even know if they can make it to the 8th seed, Matt. This team, I don't get it. Jimmy Butler says he wants to play for a winner. He's like, Philly offers him the max. He's like,
yeah,
nah, I'd rather go to Miami. A team I don't know. I think he just has like a crush on Dwayne Wade right now. I think they're just, I don't know if you saw this on Twitter. They're crushing.
I did see it. I definitely think they do. We talked about this earlier. Things have settled down. Do you want Jimmy Butler in your locker room?
No, not at all.
Do you want him around your guys? I don't think we're too keen on that.
I think this is Pat Riley just saying, all right, we're playing in the Southeast Division, probably the worst division in basketball. We got to compete with the Magic right now and a rookie Hawks team. The Hornets, they're losing. Who cares about the Hornets? The Wizards are without John Wall. They're just like, all right, we're just going to play for a division title right here. The Miami Heat are just looking to add to the rafters. They're trying to add banners to the rafters. They're trying to get another player to retire.
They're going to retire Jimmy Buckets. They're going to retire his number. Yeah, I thought that was if I'm Jimmy Butler, I'm re-signing in Philly. I don't think he was as big of a role as he wanted to be. I think that is the main thing for this takeaway. And you know what? If he can spend his time drinking wine with Dwayne Wade in South Beach, then that doesn't sound like a bad option.
So
I think that was
one of those tweets. Dwayne Wade said, hey, you come to Miami, maybe I'll think about coming out of retirement. Do you think that was just Dwayne Wade trying to make LeBron jealous? Or do you think there's some seriousness there?
I don't think it was either. I think it was a joke.
I think he was trying to make LeBron jealous. He doesn't like LeBron. He doesn't like LeBron flirting with Anthony Davis, flirting with Kawhi, flirting with younger guys. He didn't like it. And Dwayne Wade's like, I'm not going to have it. The banana boat, it's canceled. Jimmy, you're now on the banana boat.
Did you see the guy that called into Stephen A. Smith's show?
No.
There's a guy that called in and said, the Knicks shouldn't lose hope. Carmelo Anthony still hasn't signed.
Hey, man, the Knicks, they signed Elfrid Payton, Reggie Bullock. They're good.
Yeah, Julius Randle.
Oh, yeah, Julius Randle.
And Taj Gibson.
Oh, and Taj Gibson.
3 undersized power forwards.
They signed some names. They just signed some names. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're like, we don't even want to win. We just need to fill up our contracts.
Here's the thing, and you know what? The Nets definitely proved this for me. And this is the thing I've been saying. I've said this time and time again. If you want to get free agents to come to you, be good. Kevin Durant and Kyrie never talked about the Nets. The Nets made some noise, and now they're there. No one thought they were going to the Nets. It wasn't even a thing. It was always the Knicks. The Nets, I 100% believe that Kyrie and Kevin Durant saw the Nets, saw the young guys, and said, "Oh, well, we can just go there instead. They have the space for it."
Mm-hmm.
So don't sign these guys on 2-year deals. Every single one of those players is saying, "Oh, so I'm not part of the plan? You'll get rid of me if you need to get Giannis?" It's like, no, sign good players.
No, I think most of these guys know they're Taj Gibson. He's probably going to retire after this set of contract anyway. Julius Randle, he could potentially be part of the plan. Was he a 2-year? I thought he was more than a 2-year.
No, they're all 2 years. If they're more than 2 years, they're 2 years with team options, which means they're only 2 years.
A year and a team option. But yeah, none of these guys are like guys that you're gonna like be real upset that you lose anyway. But so I don't think that matters. I still want to talk about Jimmy Butler. I like the trade for I'm looking back at it. I kind of like the deal for Miami. You already have Bam Adebayo, who's basically the same player as Hassan Whiteside. He's not grabbing as many rebounds, but he's gonna block shots. Bouncy guy. You add Myers Leonard. You give yourself a chance to win the division.
Hero, those are shooters.
Oh, and Tyler Hero. I forgot about Tyler Hero. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad for Miami. They're not going to win. I don't even know if they'll win a playoff series, but yeah, they'll get in the playoffs. They solidify their chance. They'll solidify their chances to make the playoffs. Oh.
Yeah, so if you ever get the best player in a trade, that's a good sign. And they got the best player in the trade. Josh Richardson, I think that hurts for them to lose because really his defense, I think, is underrated. He's a fantastic defender, and he can do some things offensively. But with Miami, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, it's unfortunate you just signed too many guys to too many. They have too many of those 3 years, $13 million a year deals.
Yeah, they have a lot of.
That's where it's like they just can't really do anything. Justice Winslow is a fine player. Bam Adebayo's pretty good player. Who's the guy that they signed? Johnson? What's his name?
Tyler Johnson?
No. Oh, not Tyler Johnson. James
Johnson
or James Jones?
James Jones. Johnson? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Now I'm confused.
I'm confused. Whatever that guy is. It was like he played real well for them. But it's just like when you have 5 of those for, year 10, 12, 15 mil a year, you just can't. You got to trade all of them, or you just can't sign anybody big. So it's good that they were able to get Jimmy Butler, but I don't know. I don't see them doing anything.
Yeah, I agree. The last thing I want to talk about in the trade, Mo Harkless going to the Clippers. I love the move for the Clippers. I think Mo Harkless is a very good player, and I think he's a very underrated player.
About Patrick Beverly re-signed for the Clippers too. Yeah. They got some dogs over there in the Clippers.
They can have a very good defensive unit over there. I think Kawhi could be very interested in the Clippers. We'll see if he goes there. But yeah,
I've seen reports saying he told the Clippers he is out.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's out officially. Matt has reported he's out.
Oh, shoot. If he goes there, that's going to be embarrassing. But I have seen reports saying he's told the Clippers, it's a no from me, dog.
So I've heard Jeannie Buss's nephew is telling everyone that he's going to the Lakers, so we'll see.
Lakers are favorite in Vegas. Real quick, do you want to see him in a Lakers uniform?
No, absolutely not.
I know your answer.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It's terrible.
Why would I want to see that?
Just go back to the Raptors. I don't get it.
Kawhi is like the most anti-LeBron person I know. He was our anti-LeBron.
Kawhi loves LeBron. LeBron loves Kawhi. They love each other.
No way. They don't.
They work out in the offseason, and they both are very similar when they're both just like, I think there's a very small group of people that get it. And I think like LeBron and Kawhi and Kevin Durant, they're just like, we know we're the best every night. Like, we get it. We understand the pressure. It's like LeBron watches that playoff run. He knows what Kawhi's under and the criticism he can face. And Kawhi does the same with LeBron, and there's like a mutual sense of understanding there. And I think that counts for something.
I just started really liking Kawhi. If I have to start hating Kawhi, I'm going to be really upset. I already bought my Boardman Gets Paid shirt.
I wonder what's going to happen, because if they give him the $32 million, they don't have anybody. Like, they're trotting out. Like, are they going to the local rec center to find talent? Like, what are they doing?
Well, they're not pulling anyone up from their summer league team because they just lost by 40 points. But
they should have kept Luke. They should have kept Luke Walton and maybe suit him up.
They might have to. Maybe that's why they got rid of him. They gotta have to suit him up. All right. Let's do Hakuna Matata. I want to end on optimistic views. All right, Matt.
Okay.
Do you remember how Hakuna Matata works?
Give me a refresher.
All right. So, Hakuna Matata. You know what it means?
It means no worries.
It means no worries. So basically, it's just worried, not worried. It's Hakuna Matata or you're worried. That's basically the game. We're going to get started. I'm going to play the intro. So, let's get going.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.